Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a little bit of, not a little bit of a series, a full series here from IET. This game is going to be between Fly and Nicker. Nicker spawning as the red Night Elf player over here at the 5 or 6 o'clock position, depending on how you kind of want to rotate your head and where you think the clock hands are. Meanwhile, down over here, we'll say at the 3 or 4 o'clock position, we have Fly spawning as the blue orc. Orc versus Night Elf here on Turtle Rock most likely will be a battle of the agility heroes once more. Blade Master versus a Demon Hunter, very common since both of them are able to lead their army so well. Both of those heroes have high damage, high survivability, and are able to somewhat shut down the other player's hero. Mana burn onto the Demon Hunter, Blade Master getting a lot of wind walks, being able to try to snipe down Night Elf players are always very, very effective. Let's take a look at what's going to go on here. There is the peon making his way. It looks like he's going to be doing a little bit of scouting, and he will quickly find where his opponent is. There is that Blade Master, as I mentioned. There is that Demon Hunter, as we are going into Ancient of War creeping. Now, Ancient of War creeping generally really effective, except here on Turtle Rock when you are in fact close spawned. What can end up happening is that the Blade Master can really start harassing you early on, and if this Ancient of War takes way too much damage from the get-go, things can go from bad to worse relatively quickly. This peon now wandering around the backside here. It looks as though the peon is just going to be running off over here, and what exactly is he going to be doing? I'm not exactly sure, just a little bit of scouting as a Wisp here coming in from Nicker, trying to keep track of where that Blade Master could possibly be. Setting up Wisp all across the map for additional sight is always extremely helpful as long as you can keep track of that mini-map. Blade Master now looking to do a little bit of creeping off over here, hoping to pick up Claws of Attack +6, Slippers of Agility, Gloves of Haste. Those are the items that he's really looking for here. There's that attack. He is going to be tanking a lot of that damage, and once this Ogre Warrior gets taken down, he'll most likely just wind walk his way out. There he goes. He does pick up the Claws of Attack +6, and that was a very strong opening for him, even though he is currently behind in experience. Meanwhile, what is Nicker going to do? Nicker now pulling back away. You can see that there is a grunt causing in a little bit of harassment here, and this could really disrupt the Demon Hunter's creeping attempts. The reason is that there is extra damage needed, and oh, who got the kill? I don't believe the Demon Hunter got the kill there. I believe the Blade Master actually got the experience. And yes, it looks exactly like that, as the Demon Hunter, currently half on hit points, got 108 experience, which I believe is the amount that you get for clearing out this creep camp here. Importantly, though, the Demon Hunter did pick up his item, the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, which means that he is not in too bad of a position. Meanwhile, the Blade Master going after the Ogre Magi, hoping for either a Potion of Greater Healing or a Potion of Invulnerability. Ring of Protection +3. Oh my goodness, I completely messed up the... I completely... messed up in terms of what was going to be dropped there. There is the Demon Hunter. If the Demon Hunter actually buys Dust of Appearance right now and uses it, this would be a huge find for that Blade Master. Blade Master currently back over here. You can see that the Blade Master is hiding in the backfield there. There is the Dust of Appearance, and the Blade Master is currently... Oh, the Blade Master able to sneak away without a problem, even though the Dust of Appearance charge was used. Off to the north, you can see Wisp are placed all across the map, making sure that there isn't going to be any sort of crazy creeping antics, as the Blade Master now needs to figure out what exactly he wants to do to try and follow this up. He has a lot of charges on those healing salves, so there's not really any reason to try and creep after all of this here. He may end up creeping out this Ogre Warrior camp and then trying to use the healing salve and then picking up the item. No, the Blade Master does back away there. He is going to wind walk, heal, now pick up the item. Beautifully done, as the Demon Hunter currently still sitting at level 1. Nicker is actually in a bit of trouble. So far, it looks like the Orc player is in a bit of a lead here, ever so slightly. He has a higher hero level, and he has been able to disrupt much of the Demon Hunter's creeping, so he is ahead in both experience and in gold from creeping and in terms of items. Now, however, the Night Elf player should be going into Tree of Ages and then trying to go for double Ancients of Wind for Druids of the Talon. Druids of the Talon so strong in this matchup if you can use them correctly, but I do believe that Fly is going to be going for a Tauren Chieftain next. Stronghold already being added, Spirit Lodge and Bestiary. There is that Tauren Chieftain for that Shockwave. Very important as the Demon Hunter does get to level 2. Meanwhile, we are going into a Beastmaster and most likely a Goblin Tinker as that third hero. Once we see those 3 heroes out, that is going to be the main source of damage with the Druids of the Talon supporting everything else. Beastmaster now just rushing head on into this base and may get in some easy damage here. There is a big mana burn. Meanwhile, there is also an ensnare on one of the Quill Beasts, a little bit of a lucky break as the archers are now getting in some major damage onto the Blade Master. Blade Master, oh, Staff of Preservation saves it, and now the Blade Master is still trying to wander back around here. So far, the Demon Hunter does not have a Staff of Teleportation. That is generally the 1-2 combination on the Beastmaster with the Staff of Preservation, Staff of Teleportation on the Demon Hunter, but the Demon Hunter doesn't really seem to really care about this. He doesn't really need it. It looks as though, yes, he's going to be dropping that Circle of Nobility, using those Moonwells, and then picking them all back up. Tauren Chieftain is already out on the field. The Quill Beast looking for the Blade Master, not going to be able to find him, as that Blade Master is oh so quick. All right, let's make a look back around. You can see that the Tauren Chieftain may end up finding a couple of easy units here. Is the Archer perhaps going to get taken down? The Tauren Chieftain unable to stomp, as it did end up getting Endurance Aura first. The Grunts are moving slightly faster. Staff of Preservation saves another unit there, as the Demon Hunter rips through the defense and now sitting in the middle. All right, 2 beasts, or 2 heroes, 2 archers against, I believe it's 2 heroes and 3 grunts. That is a big difference in terms of damage and how much damage you can absorb, as the Blade Master going after the Quill Beast here. So far, we are not going into any heavy, serious engagements between Fly and Nicker. No one wants to commit to a fight yet. Both of them just waiting for the proper size of their army. Once they get a decent sized army, then they are going to move out. Meanwhile, back over here at what I'll call the 6 o'clock creep camp expansion, Nicker is clearing out this creep camp. He does have this Beastmaster here, and the Blade Master finally going after one of those archers. All right, there is Fairy Fire. The Blade Master now has to be a little bit careful, out of mana and also down in terms of armor, taking an additional 11% per attack. That does add up over time. There's a quick ensnare, as the Druid of the Talon really wants to be able to get away. It looks like it will not be able to. It does get taken down by the Raiders here, and there is just an all-out brawl here, trying to clear out so many of the units. The Demon Hunter and the Beastmaster getting the heck out of that situation there. Meanwhile, the Blade Master was pretty much in trouble, but his quickness allowed him to escape and heal back up once more. Let's go ahead and take a look as he's creeping out this Ogre Warrior creep camp. The Magi was taken down at the start of the game. Tauren Chieftain will get to level 2, which is important, as the Demon Hunter will now be forced to try and mana burn not only the Blade Master, but the Tauren Chieftain may even be a higher priority target. The Tauren Chieftain Stomp does just absolutely decimates and destroys the entire Archer Druid of the Talon line. I should stop using the word decimate, because you only lose 1 in 10. Losing 10% of your army in a fight isn't really that bad, but then again, decimated means something completely different in Roman times. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the game, since we are not in Roman times, as the Gargantuan Sea Turtle now currently engaging. Are we going to see an ensnare onto the Gargantuan Sea Turtle? No, we do not. We do see Spirit Link and now Peons being brought over onto this fight. Peons do have the most hit points out of all of the workers. Very, very important there, as because of that extra hit points, it really works out well for Spirit Link. Spreading out that damage, all of those units fighting under 1 health bar, essentially, as 50% of the damage taken is spread to the other 2 units that the units are linked with. Very important there, as we are now seeing the Raiders are actually getting a bit fairy fired as well, and that could potentially come back and be a problem. Tauren Chieftain now coming in. It looks as though this Gargantuan Sea Turtle going to get surrounded very easily. Blade Master only sitting at level 2 here, and we may see a bit of a creepjack. There is a mana burn, and the Blade Master now being forced to run back here. Tome of Intelligence and Scroll of the Beast, two very nice items that need to get picked up, as we now see the Goblin Tinker has been joined in on this fight. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks as though the turtle wanted to get in on some action and took down the unit there. All right, it looks as though the giant sea turtles will get taken down one at a time. There it goes again. Meanwhile, back over here, we can see that the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2, Blade Master sitting at level 2, ready to engage and take on this army. It looks like both sides are getting close to that 50-50 supply. Yes, 50-50 for the Night Elf. 55 over 70 for Fly. So Fly currently having a slightly larger army, but will it make that big of a difference? If the Demon Hunter actually gets enough scrolls of healing, he can counteract that much, much better. All right, let's go ahead and go down into this next engagement. Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Oh, there is the Druids of the Talon. Are we going to fight here? There is the Cyclones. And there you go, picking up the Raiders, picking up some other units. There is a Disenchant. Another Cyclone comes up. There is Roar, as the units are currently fighting and battling it out. Goblin Tinker needs to drop another Pocket Factory if possible. Mana Flare now coming in as well, as Nicker is going to be able to Mana Flare and pretty much mana, or just deal a lot of mana damage to all of these Spirit Walkers. Demon Hunter has fallen at level 2. Blade Master still trying to continue these fights here, as now the Tinker has fallen as well. All right, this is not looking good for Nicker. Nicker has lost 2 of his 3 heroes, possibly 3 of 3, as the Tauren Chieftain now brings up the rear to try and finish cleaning up. All right, the Gargantuan Sea Turtles now going after the rest of the units. Beastmaster sitting at level 2 is ensnared. It will get taken down. And with that, the trifecta of heroes will be destroyed. One Fairy Dragon hoping to stick around a little while longer ends up taking a bit of damage himself. There is the Fairy Dragon now going into fairy or Mana Flare mode, and it is gonna get taken down, even though it's still, is it still ensnared? Yes, it looks like it is still ensnared. That plus 12 armor makes it very difficult to take out, but I cannot imagine how Fly could possibly lose this game now. Yes, Nicker has Druids of the Talon, but he lost all 3 heroes. That means during this time, Fly pretty much has free time here to take on any creep camp that he wants. There's a Disenchant there. He's going to be doing a little bit more healing. Tauren Chieftain has a potion of greater healing. Where is that Blade Master? Blade Master does not have any healing salves. I am surprised by that. I would have suspected another healing salve or 2 for the upcoming fight after trying to clear out this gold mine creep camp. Speaking of gold mine creep camps, it looks like the Demon Hunter wants to engage here and now going after the Ogre Lord. Ogre Lord taking a fair bit of damage. You can see that -1 armor does tend to skew things in favor, and now we are going to see the Ogre Lord coming back over. There's a shockwave, but the Ogre Lord was running around for so long that it's not going to really matter. All right, let's take a look back at this. Nicker coming in, going to take down the Ogre Magi. There's that Rune of Healing, which will pretty much counteract that all-important shockwave that was there earlier, as the Demon Hunter now getting very close to level 4. If Fly was taking a break right now, perhaps Nicker would have a chance, but Nicker has to deal with a level 4 Tauren Chieftain and a level 4 Blade Master as well. All right, there's that reveal from the crystal ball. You can see that the Demon Hunter still just sitting at level 3, trying to pick up some extra good items. This is a problem, though. The Demon Hunter needs to get the Goblin Tinker over for extra room in the backpack. Otherwise, what's going to be happening there? Circlet of Nobility, Wand of Mana Stealing. Goblin Tinker now makes its way inside. The Goblin Tinker will get to level 2. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 4. So the Tinker is slowly making its way in, as we are now looking at the Beastmaster getting resurrected as well. Tauren Chieftain sitting at 4, though. Blade Master sitting at 4 as well, unless the Tauren Chieftain's creeping by himself. And it looks like that is exactly the case. Potion of Greater Mana and a Potion of Mana, both on that Tauren Chieftain. That is going to be a lot more shockwaves than Scrolls of Healing. So far, this Demon Hunter needs to find a way to perhaps get some hit-and-run attacks, engage where only half the army is present. That is what needs to happen. There are so many raiders in this army nullifying the bonus damage from those Druids of the Talon. All right, there's that command aura. There is some Cyclones now coming in. You need to randomly Cyclone units so that one disenchant cannot bring them all down. A big Shockwave only hitting 1 or 2 Druids of the Talon, but the Tauren Chieftain does have plenty of mana to try and do that again. All right, there's the Shockwave again. The Demon Hunter may try and mana burn. No, there is the Cyclone. The Demon Hunter is just straight up engaging, and Nicker, I cannot see him winning this fight. There's a Scroll of Healing now being used. Tauren Chieftain could try to use a Potion of Mana here and take down some more units. Are we going to see that? Yes, we do, as the Beastmaster arrives to the party only to get taken back home. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4, Beastmaster sitting at level 2, Tinker sitting at level 2. 58 over 70 supply compared to 41 over 60. The army sizes and the difference between them is starting to grow, and as it grows, every single fight subsequently is going to be more and more in favor of Fly. Nicker currently pressing on with a whole bunch of Quill Beast, or one Quill Beast, just feeding experience to the Tauren Chieftain and that Blade Master. And the Tauren Chieftain now is really the major threat. With a Potion of Greater Mana, a Clarity Potion, Scroll of Healing, and only a level 4 Demon Hunter, not level 5. The level 5 Demon Hunter is really what you need to be able to burn enough mana off of the Tauren Chieftain. The Tauren Chieftain can easily get off 2 Shockwaves, which is more than enough to really cause problems here, as there is the Shockwave hitting a whole bunch of units there. Demon Hunter, where did it go? The Tauren Chieftain purposely backing off, does not want to fight there as the Tinker falls at level 2. Demon Hunter is currently surrounded. There is the Cyclone up on the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain does not have enough mana. Never mind. Uses a Potion of Mana. Sends off another Shockwave. Blade Master seen at level 5 though. Blade Master gets a little bit of healing as the Beastmaster falls at level 2. It looks as though the Blade Master will get taken down. Yes, it does. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 5 with a Potion of Invulnerability. If this is a crazy turnaround, then, well, that would just be crazy, as the Demon Hunter needs to get more mana. This Moonwell just within range, now going into Nightfall, as the Tauren Chieftain is looking to press on. If he can press on, getting a Shockwave takes down another Druid of the Talon. Demon Hunter ventures forth a little bit too far. There is a Potion of Healing, but the Demon Hunter now just in trouble, ensnared, and Nicker, once this Demon Hunter is gone, it will be GG. All 3 heroes are going to be lost once more, and the Demon Hunter, how is that Demon Hunter staying alive? No, there he goes. Finally taken down. Fly taking game 1 in this series with ease. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1.